Today in this video we'll be talking about preliminary or incomplete or inchoate crimes which is coming under section 107 to 120 of IPC 1860. The very meaning of preliminary or incomplete or inchoate crimes, that is, even before the preparation of the crime, some of the crimes are averted by the help of law, by the IPC. That is the intention of the IPC as regards this preliminary or incomplete or inchoate crimes. So usually the law is criminal law is very much concerned about the last proximate act that produces the evil effect. That is, the act which helps for the criminal act, that is concerned, the law is concerned about that. So the evil effect is produced by the series of acts or consequence of acts. And there may be cases and in some of the cases where the desired end is not met out or it is not achieved. That means in most of the cases, even before the execution of crime, some of the crimes are averted by timely implementation of the law and its authorities. So provisions for the punishment of persons who are involved in preparatory act to prevent the crime that is being committed. This is based on the prevention is better than cure. Suppose if most of the danger is going to be held by the crime act, that is being averted even before that. That is prevention is better than cure. Illustration: A instigates B to murder C. A is held for abetting murder and punished even before B refuses to act on A's instigation. So here even before the commitment of murder, A is held responsible for the instigation of murder. So this is called this is coming under the abetment. And then so the preliminary crimes are divided into three types. One is called the abetment, second is called criminal conspiracy, and third criminal attempt. So these three, in this we are going to see about only the abetment, that is section 107 to 120. The criminal conspiracy and criminal attempt will be discussed in separate video. So as regards the abetment, what is an abetment means? The one who instigates the another to do certain criminal act, that is called, or offense, is known as abetment. The person who instigates is called abettor. So the abettor, abetment, these two words are very very important as regards this section. ஒரு குற்றம் நடப்பதற்கு முன்னதாகவே தடுப்பதற்காக இந்த தி ப்ரிலிமினரி கிரைம்ஸ் என்ற செக்ஷன் 107 120 இந்த இந்தியன் பீனல் கோடிலே இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இது 3 வகையாக பிரிக்கப்படுகிறது. ஒன்று அபெட்மெண்ட், தூண்டுதல், ஆர் ஒரு குற்றத்தைக்கு உடந்தையாகத்தல். கிரிமினல் கான்ஸ்பிரசி, சதி, ஒரு குற்றத்தை நடப்பதற்கு சதி வேலை செய்தல். அடுத்ததாக கிரிமினல் அட்டெம்ப்ட் என்று 3 வகையாக பிரிக்கப்படுகிறது. Now we will be seeing sections one by one. Section 107, abetment of a thing. In this, doing an abetment of a thing is coming under this section. That is, this includes 3 steps. That is, instigates and engages with one or more persons in any conspiracy. So they will be engaging the persons who are doing the criminal act, and intentionally aids So the by any act or illegal omission for the doing of the thing. So and illegal act. So these three process are involved in abetment of a thing. For example, A authorized to apprehend Z, B knowingly that the C is not A, intentionally represent to A that C is Z. So intentionally causes A to apprehend C. Actually, the intention of the A is to apprehend Z, but there the intentionally A causes the apprehension of C instead of Z. So this is called the abetment of a thing. Then section 108, abetment in abetment of section 108, abetment in India of offences outside India. Suppose a person in India may abet a foreigner to commit murder, is called, that is coming under the section 108. Suppose a foreigner is made by an Indian to commit a murder by a foreigner, is called, is coming under this section. Then section 109, punishment for abetment as if the act abetted is committed. So this is even if the act is not abetted is not committed, the punishment for abetment is applicable. That is, for example, the illustration: A bribe the B, a public servant, and here though the public servant refuses to take the bribe, A instigates the bribe to give bribe to B. So A is the abettor. He has to be booked under the abettor. Then section 110, punishment of different act from abettor. So the abettor may be asking another person to do some other act, but the person different act from abettor. So the criminal doer may be doing some other act. So that is coming under the punishment for punishment of abetment if the act abetted is committed. That is that 109, section 110, different act from abettor. So the abettor may be doing the different act. For that, the punishment will be as if the abettor has done the act. And then section 111, liability of abettor with one act abetted and different act done. So suppose if the abettor is asking another person to do some other act, but he is doing some other act, then he is liable for that act also. In the illustration, so A instigates B to burn a house, and for that the abettor and the crime doer is liable. Simultaneously, what while burning, the B steals or theft some of the goods he is taking from that burning house. So this is not the consequence of the act instigated by the abettor. So it is coming under the different liability. That is section 111. Section 112, abettor were liable to cumulative punishment for the act of abettor. So whenever the abettor will be asking the instigates other person to do some act, and the abettor doing some other act, for both the act cumulative act, the punishment will be awarded. Then section 113, liability of abettor. The abettor is liable for the act done, even if it is not prescribed in the Indian Penal Code. That is section 115, abetment of offence punishable with death or imprisoned for life. That is usually 7 years with fine or both is awarded. That is abetment of offence punishable with death. So whenever the abetment done by the abetter, for that 7 years and fine is given or both. Then section 116, abetment of offence punishable with imprisonment. Suppose A offers bribe to B, then to do some favor, then it is coming under the abetment of offence. This is punishable with imprisonment. This is section 116. And 117, section commission of offence by public or more than 10 persons. So whenever the commission of offence, a placard is placed in the place where the public is, where the gathering is done for the purpose of some other thing, then that bringing of placard is doing some mischievous thing, then it is coming under the abetment. So abetment of that is public commission of offence by public or more than 10 persons, for which 3 years or fine punishment is given or both are awarded. So this is commission of offence by public. And 118, section 118, concealing design to commit offence. Suppose that is whenever a design, a robbery or some criminal offence is going to be committed, and if it is known to the public authorities and that is not revealed, then it is coming under the concealing design to commit offence. That is a dacoity at place B. Suppose a dacoity at the place of site of B is going to happen, but it is misled by the person, and it is as if it is being done at it is misleading the magistrate to the place C, which is in opposite direction of the crime occurrence place. So this is called concealing design. And then the dacoity place is misled by the abetter. Then section 119, public servant concealing design to commit offence, which it is his duty to prevent. Actually, it is the duty of the public servant to prevent the design of the crime, but if it is not done, then it is punishable with imprisonment. So that public authority should prevent the commitment of design of the illegal activity. Then public servant concealing design to commit offence, this is punishable with imprisonment. That is section 119. And section 120, concealing design to commit offence, which is coming under the crime of punishable with imprisonment. So whenever a design for commitment of crime happens, that should be intimated to the public authorities to prevent the crime or to avert the crime. But when it is not done, it is coming under the abetment. So இந்த செக்ஷனிலே தமிழ் ப்ரிலிமினரி கிரைம் என்பது அடிப்படையாக ஒரு இன்கம்ப்ளீட் முடிவுறாத ஒரு கிரைம் என்று கிரைம் நடப்பதற்கு முன்பாகவே தடுக்கப்படுகிற ஒரு செயல். இதில் 3 வகையாக அபட்மெண்ட் தூண்டுதல் அல்லது ஒரு ஒரு திட்டத்திற்கு உடந்தையாக இருத்தல், தட் இஸ் கால்ட் அபட்மெண்ட். இதில் அபட்டார் என்பவர் அந்த குற்றத்தை செய்ய தூண்டுகிறார். அபட்மெண்ட் என்பது அந்த குற்ற நடவடிக்கை. த டூயர் வில் பி டிஃப்ரெண்ட். that is abetment. And criminal conspiracy, that is we are going to see in separate video. தனி வீடியோவில் பார்க்கலாம். Criminal attempt தனி video. So with this we complete this video. The preliminary income or incomplete or inchoate crimes.